Hey, in this video we're going to go through the remaining 2 dice grips. And I'm also going to show you how I made a tool to help with the 3-finger grip. Hey, my name is Joe and this is my Craftsmaster dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. I'm also going to do a chip review halfway through, so make sure you hang in there and check to see who it is. But first, let's start with the stacked dice grip. Some people refer to this as the chopper grip or the chopper throw. I know John from Pro Crafts does. And make sure that you square up the dice. You're going to grasp the dice between your thumb and your forefinger, or your thumb and your middle finger. And that usually works the best for me, is the thumb and the middle finger. The next one's going to be the diagonal stack grip. And although my video does not show it, it's better to grip the dice with the tip of your thumb and the tip of your middle finger right on the corners of right where the dice meet, or they join together. You're going to use your index finger and your ring fingers on the opposite corners so that way you can help keep the dice from spinning. And this throw is more of a side-handed throw. It's a throw that I really have not practiced much. I do plan on practicing it in the future though, once I start learning to shoot from stick right. And that'll probably be my throw, either that one or the next one from stick right. This next throw is called the ice tong, or the pincer grip. And this one is where I put the ones on the outside, and then I'm going to square up the dice. And I'll put my thumb and my middle finger exactly on the center of the dice on the outsides. So that's why we put the ones on the outside, so that way we know that we have proper finger placement. It's just going to be the tip of our fingers. And here's the coin reveal. My good friend Craig from Obey Craft sent it to me. He has a bunch of different great rollout strategies. I know he did a series on movie themes for a while. And this is the second site here. Make sure you check out his channel. I'll leave a link to it in the description of my video. Great guy, great video, great content, guys. Now we're going to be making that tool that I talked about. I'm taking a 1x3 board and I'm raising the blade just so it's a little bit higher than the board is, and we're going to cut a stick or a patch about 1.5 inches wide here. So that way, that's going to be our base that we're going to use as our dice holder. I'm just going to cut it here at a suitable length, something that is a little bit more user friendly. And now we're measuring the depth of the cuts. This is, we want to get it so it's just right at the bottom of that pip on the 6. And I'm showing you on the blade here exactly how I measured that out to make sure it's good. And we're going to do 2 passes here, one on each direction. So here's one. And here's the second pass. I'm just going to check it really quick. And it was the dead center of the board. So now we're going to go out 1 blade length wider, and we're going to do another pass, one on one side of the board. We'll flip the board around, we'll do it again on the other side. So now we're going to have a little bit wider groove. We're going to run it through one more time. So we're putting the blade up. You can see it in this picture right here, how the blade right even with the edge of that board on the inside. We're going to run it through one side, and we're going to run it through a second side again. Checking it, and it was a little tight for the dice, so we're going to run it through one more time. This last pass is not going to be very wide. It's not going to take a full blade without maybe half of a blade on each side. So that way we can get it to the proper width. Now the dice are going to fit in there just right, and if you see when I pick it up, my fingertips are right at the bottom of the pips on the 6 there. Do it one more time just to show you guys. And this is a great tool to use to make sure that you have the proper grip. Maybe at first when you first start using this tool, check your grip, make sure it's good, and then stop using it and do the dice with your grip. And then occasionally put it in there to make sure that your fingertips are even, straight in a line, and that they work well with that tool that we just made. So if you're liking these videos and you're finding value in them, make sure you give me that thumbs up. Please share them, and also subscribe if you have not done so already. Hey, click on the right side there on that link, and that'll bring you to my Craftsmaster Journey 10-step dice shooting method. And that'll go through all the different 10 steps. Hey, my name is Joe, and this is my Craftsmaster dice shooting journey. Please, please, please make it part of yours as well.